So this is just the drive into town. As you can see, there is not much. This over here used to be a big plant called Seagull Pewter, where they made all kinds of pewter things. It is obviously shut down now. This is new, this vet in the back here. This is our new fire hall. This is quite impressive actually, because this just got built a couple of years ago. It's beautiful. And this is one of the only restaurants and motels that we have. It's not very popular, to be honest. And it's only open seasonal, I do believe. There's the pugwash sign. Here you are. Welcome. Oh, where is it? There we go. Welcome to Pugwash. So, actually, maybe I'll drive you down here quick. So if you come down, oh, let's go down here. This one's the wrong way. This is Sunset Building, Sunset Adult Residential Center, but this is where they work. They build different things there. But this down here is the Windsor salt mine. So this is where we get our salt. I'm sure a lot of people have seen or have in their house Windsor salt. And this is the salt mine. So my father used to work here years and years ago, and my aunt used to drive the big salt trucks. So anyway.
Who's your aunt?
Aunt Vicky. So this is Vicky. She's your great aunt. So this is the salt mine. Kind of cool. Okay, so we're back at the top of that hill before we turn to the salt mine. Oh, sorry. So this is just driving into the big village. I did, honey. This is the Legion. Of course, everybody's got a Legion. Over here, so you can see the salt mine across the way here. Yes, honey, I'm showing them the town. Okay, so good. In the summer, oh, Mullins Road. In the summer, this is beautiful. It really is a beautiful spot to be in the summer. So maybe I'll do another tour in the summer to let you guys see. Then we're coming over a little bridge, and we're going to be right into the village here in a second. No stoplights or anything in this town. This thing has been many things. It's been a barber shop. It's been a tanning booth. This is new. This used to be a mechanic shop, but he passed away, unfortunately. Down there's the dump, if you go down that road. So there's 2 gas stations in this town. So there's one, the Esso, and the gas here is actually always more expensive than it is back home, like in Enfield. So there's one. Here is one convenience store that we have. It used to be called Braden when I was young. My dad actually used to work there as well in the evenings. He cleaned it. And there's the Co-op, which also has a liquor store in it. And I used to work there at the liquor store. Now this used to be the fire hall. Can you imagine? That was the fire hall. And then they built a beautiful big one. We have a Home Hardware. This is the building supply. This is another convenience store, pizza joint. This is my parents' church, Baptist church. There's many churches here. Now this is interesting because this was an old railroad station. It is now the library, but they kept it to look like the station that it used to be. And the railroad track ran right behind it. If you can, where's my finger here? If you can see that road there was the railroad track. So there's an insurance place. Here's the other gas station here. Oh, their gas is even 2 cents cheaper. I'm surprised they did that. Just found out this. There used to be a big, beautiful house here. My mom just told me that they ripped that down. Horton Gallery. This place used to be different, like knickknacks stuff, but obviously it's closed. Now this used to be Braden's. Used to be a convenience store. Oh, let's go this way. And somebody bought it. It was empty for the longest time, and then somebody bought it, and it is now their summer house. And they actually made it look really beautiful. I'd love to see the inside of it, but anyway. And this is another part of the salt mine. This is where they store all the salt. And it's closed now, but you can usually see in there and see all the salt. So that's where they store the salt. I don't know if I come down here. Now this is the bridge to come in and out of town. And we used to, as kids, jump off that bridge. Or there used to be a rope on it and we'd swing underneath that bridge. Oh yeah, we can come down here a little bit. So anyway, over there is where they have usually boats during the summer docked across the way. So this is the wharf. Now they used to be, you could drive like everywhere on the wharf, but now they have this big, ever since all those terror alerts came and whatever, they've blocked it off so you can't get anywhere near. But over there is where the big salt ships come in. Oh, we're blurry. And that fills the boats up with the salt right from there. So this is called the wharf. More of that boat's there. And this is always very beautiful in the summer, all this, the water. That's a big thing. Oh, there you go, Pugwash Terminal. It's where they keep all the salt. That whole thing is just full of salt. Look, we're 4 minutes in. There's that house again. Like it is. So we got the bank, Nova Scotia. So this is like the big town, you know what I mean? This is where it all happens. It's not too exciting. This is like the main street. We'll drive down here. So in the summer we have the Gathering of the Clans, where we have to celebrate Canada's birthday on July 1st. And they have down here, this is where they set up all the rides. But there's the wharf, it's the other side, where you can see like the ships come in. Where are we at here? The salt ships come right here and it fills up the ships, and that's actually really interesting to watch. So here's just some of the waterfront down here. We have just a little playground. That's where we do the Highland dancers. We'll dance on the stage here.
Mama, can
in the
I go
summer.
look at the beautiful view from you?
No, you can stay in the car. It's a beautiful view. But like I said, this is just so beautiful in the summer. That used to be apartments above and a gym in the bottom. I'm not sure if it still is. I don't think so. I had friends who used to live in there. That is an antique shop. Or was. Yeah, it still is. Seidel's Antique. And I mean, there's many, many churches. I'm going to show you all the churches. So, murals. There's a pharmacy. I don't know what that is now. These secondhand stores, apartments, Rebecca Lodge. It used to be an ice cream shop. That used to be many, many things actually. It used to be at Reedman's. There's Town Hall. Oh, this might be interesting. If anybody knows anything about Pugwash, it is a home of the Thinkers Lodge, and we are famous for the Nobel Peace Prize and Cyrus Eaton. So it's a lodge. They have a lot of different dinners in here, lobsters, whatever. But here's Cyrus Eaton's house, which is now kind of like a museum. It's very cool. To go in and look, it still has all the original antique furniture and everything in there. It's really cool. But that's Cyrus Eaton's house. And then we'll just go down here and turn, but this will show you all the water. I may have to make this a two-part video. I didn't think that was going to have to happen. These are all mainly like cottages, to be honest. This house obviously isn't. That's beautiful. And who lives there? But anyway, just some more water. We are surrounded by water, which is one of the big things for Pugwash that people love.